Just turn this bullshit on. Can't you just look for silverfish on the map for the end? Oh, I forgot Optifine. Man. Which button is it? Oh. Yeah, we lit. I got vein miner, but I don't feel like. Replanting the trees a little cheap. Mm. I should speedrun, but I've tried, bro. Speedrunning Minecraft is dumb hard. Hopper's the most useless shit in this game, you know. I'm really mugging, bro. I gotta dip it like. I don't know. Should I do a rerun? But take out a like a snake. I don't know. I'll spark back up. I actually like didn't know when this shit was gonna be, and I didn't play streamer earlier. I was. This is bad seed. That was bad seed. Am I on amplified? Okay, I'm gonna get the seed this stream. Next stream, I'll play. Maybe until I beat it. This is the last one. I did Ash. I gotta do Sham. Ooh, I shouldn't even hit that shit, bro. You only got 2 nudies a day. To go back to being a chud. I'll be back. I'll be back later. I might do a rerun right now of I don't know. Else. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. Oh, I forgot Optifine. That's what it was. There's no way to get more FPS, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, there is no. There's so much BS. I don't even remember what I'm looking for when I go back in here, bro. I should not have done that. I'm running with the coasters, but not pull me over. The first world might be the move. But then I put me over. Every year she went down. Beep, 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 beep. Exit the race wheels on you now. What type of pig, bro? Why am I lagging, bro? They vibe coded the hell out of this update, bro. Allegedly, in my opinion. Just in case. Let's get it. Bro. Oh my god. Okay. We're working with something here. Ooh. Okay. That seed was sent to me. Pause. Divine intuition, bruh. I'm gonna chop down a forest. Oh, my house better be trash. Reach line, you can beat it up. Oh. Oh. You could always do that? Wouldn't. Okay. Wooden axe crit. Oh. That's that new Minecraft shit from like 4 years ago. And I've played since then. I just use swords. I'm a grown man. The seed got worse as I left. Mm, bro, the world doesn't really start till you get in Elytra. I should just go to the end. Let me find lava. Is this a fucking island? That was a prehistoric seed right there, bro. Gang. Do I need cheats on to do? Hmm. Bro, I need to see what the map looks like. You better move. Move. You better move. Mother, if I say they're gonna. Let's see. You better move. You better move. Should I just attack them, bit? Put on my whip. That's funny. Happy beat. I miss you. A dictionary. Put it on me. And low-key need iron. What? Does it do less damage when it's damaged? Nah, bro. Nah, no way. Okay, you dig that. Okay, you count right. You gotta fiend it. You know how much this on eternity. You've been at 10 on me. Because I need me some money. You need to watch me. Feel like TNZ. You better read that she need me. It is a beat. And I call it CC. And then I don't got that is 6 feet. I forgot I need iron, bro. I just need a bouquet, bro. That's all I need. Just need a bouquet. Energy. I turn a clean soda to a pyro. Niggas with me cause that's how the mob up. To a pyro. Exclusive. Two. Oh, I didn't even get the iron. Moses, after what it told that at Joe step. I don't even know what to do when I go to the nether, bro. I just gotta find a fortress, bro. More money, more power, more said, made that, man. Do I sit here and break the obsidian? That's too many blocks. Lodestone. Nigga, is this a mod? Are there any black names though? What's the diversity looking like? Eh. Okay, what about this? Can't put loyalty on a hair. Not even a diamond one. This is an investment. 2 iron to harvest hay, bro, and till. Jamal. Forest, trash ass names. He. Oh, they're lucky. Never mind. Bro didn't mind. This shit doesn't even crit. What the fuck? Getting crushed for the love. I don't know. Bringing this red big super. What the fuck? Gotta kill him. This shit better do damage. Nope. Using the hoe. Okay, the hoe. Nope, back to the hoe. That hoe wasn't hitting. That was not on purpose, bro. I couldn't even fake it. Oh my, I'm going back to the villa. You gonna fight? Somebody you have to go fight. Y'all ain't too many chains. And you didn't see my neck no more. That bro nigga shooting the torch. That guy nigga Germany on. That's all the building are going. My cash up. Inward, inward. I got on like too many chains. Can't even see my neck no more. I thought bro would finally be the one to have a diverse name. We got Harold Gerald Curtis. And one nigga name was Samuel. And he was a kid villager, bruh. Where was that? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Talking to the Vinci on my cup. I know why I do it. Take off. Around my mirror. See Balenciaga strikers. These are not shell toes. I don't know. When did it open? I wrote it. First time I die, I'm getting off. I should have just made this hardcore. Bro, who asked to waterlog? Okay, better not waterlog the chest. Can't I just make this underwater? And did I place down a crafting table for a flint and steel? I don't feel like building. There's a better way to do this. I didn't pay for the Minecraft speedrunning course. My subscription ran out. Oh, I'm already halfway through though. Sunk cost, bro. Why did I just do that? Yo, you would think I never played this game before. I don't get that shit. I don't get that. Is that a creeper? Get that shit. I don't get that shit. I don't get that. I don't get that shit. I'm trying to get that shit. I don't get that rich. All the way, all the way, all the day. Can't change my past, she can't fuck. I'm too old for this. I can't not know how to. Ooh, can I give him gold? No, I can't. This. I'm too old for this. Is like something niggas on like Roblox voice chat server have never uttered. Fucking nightmare spawn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm supposed to be using an axe, bro. Oh, third person. Nope, not really. For some reason, the gamer in me just wants to get that glowstone. Even though it's inconveniently high as hell and over lava and I would lose everything and then get off. But I have gold on. He trying to run my pockets. Take that. Take it. The fuck do I need this for? He trying. He think I'm stupid. Oh, what? Oh. Bro. My Inwa. Japan, I'm counting my yen. Sam 10. Nigga, Nine is just always talking about being on the phone, bruh. Oh God. Oh. I'm so P. Wait. And your favorite black man drops the EP. Yo, you would dead think I've never touched this game, bro. I know you don't get high. I get so damn high. I got a skirt on because I'm fly. Oh, that nigga watched up. Hate on me outside. That was mean. Put that in the underground. Remember that nigga. Yeah. I know my family proud of me. Yeah, guys, it's just it doesn't look like it's happening. They don't want to see a black man get to the end, bro. Ooh. Yep. Guess we'll call that. I got demons that you wanna read down. I got killers that wanna proceed down. Cause if it's on them, it's over. 40 on me while I'm wearing a choker. Wearing niggas cards like poker. I guess I'm an imposter. 18 for sober. You getting so high that I can maintain. Our body on the narcotics. Our body. Narcotics. Yeah. Yeah. Hard body and the narcotics. Yeah. Yeah, shot. Yeah. But I can help a scratch in here. Knock it out the parking center home. You know what I mean? You're high and alone. Money coming in, can't wait to count it. Turn to myself because I do not trust an account. She bounces harder than a goddamn pound. No Uzi, can't wait to the hat. It's Susie, and a goof, man, Jean Smeary, maybe even sue me. You gon' hear me, especially when I'm sure. Oh, yeah, not a big body, yeah, fuck nobody, yeah, that's in here. Knock it up, the fuckers at her home. Yeah. I'm full of heartbreak songs. I'm in the maximum, you niggas minimal. Make a pussy nigga breathe no man. Show my bitch, I'm me doing them. For my bitch, I'll take your bitch and take your bitch. In 10 down, test nigga, cocaine weed, all this fake handle. Asshole, every asshole, every asshole. Cinema. What a pull. Bro, hey, shot, got big body, yeah. Body, fuck. Yeah. Fuck my body, I up his scratch in here. Little shorty in here, give it down. Knock it out the pockets at her home. High and alone. Oh. Just like that shit, she'll go and say, below your brain. Mother, I do not trust an account. I really like the way that she bounces. What is it, a goddamn friend? My kiss Mary, maybe even Suvi. YouTube just like took this dude off my homepage. Like,
what is going on, my?
I'm in it right now. I'll sit up. I'm like, okay, baby, let's do it. You got rough hands, pal. Rough hands, pal.
Amazing, sexy, beautiful, chiseled. Fuck. Almost had it.
I want an SVJ.
Depressed, gay, bitch ass niggas. Now, today on this video, we are of course talking about.
To clarify, that was that was affirmation. That was good. That was a greeting.
My theory on fashion being fucking dead. And you know, before we start this off, I gotta talk about the channel real quick because it has to do with this topic. Now, a lot of niggas would be like, yo, Josan, your channel, the consistency with like the video schedule uploading sucks dick. And you know, it's because fashion is dead. And normally, I would post like 2 videos a week or like 3 videos, but like I'm just like, yo, I don't want to sound too repetitive, so I gotta space the shits out because what's happening in fashion right now is so repetitive and so horrible, and no one's really doing shit different and copying and piggybacking off one another. It's just like, how much more can I say fashion's bullshit without making videos in 8 different ways of slightly saying it's slightly different without a nigga in the comments calling me out? And luckily I haven't been called out yet, but because I've been saying a lot of different shit. But fashion's dead, nigga. And the prime example of that is the shoe Mary Jane. Now, recently, every single time a fashion house or fashion brand creates a shoe, or not creates a shoe, makes their version of a shoe like Mary Jane, now suddenly Reebok, now suddenly there's so many different versions of just fucking Mary Janes being out there, and there's so many different niggas who think if I wear the Nike,
didn't Quinn Blackwell do a split in those?
Instead of the Reeboks that everyone's been fucking with, I'm gonna be a little different and put my little spin off to it.
But everyone doing that.
That I have my own individuality and style. No, bitch, you're dressed exactly the same. You're wearing the same bow-legged jeans and wearing the same bullshit. Even I was saying for a while that the girls dress better than niggas, and most of them do. But there's still that few that like, bitch, you dress the same as the niggas, and it's like, fuck you. Holy shit, why can't we be original. And like, how many times are we gonna glorify and pay homage to all of these beautiful shows and runways, like reconstructing Margiela, like Margiela's ability to reconstruct the sock shit and do the H&M belt jacket? How many times are we gonna dick ride that and then create a shitty version of that and say it's homage to that shit? But like, it's been homaged over like 9 times over. How many times is Cardi gonna get his cock sucked? And niggas are gonna keep making Cardi samples and Cardi rage songs and dress like the nigga, look like the nigga, and try to wear the same cologne as the nigga. Like, it's like, yo, what's going on? Like, we've been glorifying riot. And even the archive pages are making the same shit, like they're dropping the same content. We already heard that Demna's already been rejected as an intern for Balenciaga like 19 times over. How many times am I gonna get some twink and posting the video and say, oh, this is why Demna, but it's funny because he ended up working for them. It showed them and proved them right. You gotta follow your dreams. Like, come on, nigga. Young Lean made a cultural impact on this generation. Still can't name a song. I think that nigga's ass, and I don't. Sorry, like the Young Lean, like dick ride. I still don't like his music. It just sounds like an autistic nigga whining. I'm sorry. Someone has to say, and I have no filter because I just don't give a fuck about this channel. It's my spam page. And Terrace, oh my god, nigga, Terrace has killed fucking a lot of Instagram brands because once some shits went up, all them brands that them niggas relied on that wanted to get their clothes made from China, them shits is DD, nigga. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it a buck, nigga. Ever since that, everything's just been going downhill in terms of quality because niggas can't get it overseas, so they have to like find some bullshit, or they gotta learn to do the shit themselves, which they can. That's when they kind of give up, nigga, or pay that bread, and the shit still comes out his ass. So like, is it a win-win? You know, the risk to reward rate.
If you up a goy polo,
Is it a win-win? Or pay that bread, and the shit still comes. His ass. So like, is it a win-win?
the goy polo got it.
Reward ratio is like pretty off. It's horrible. And you know what I think this dead fashion theory comes from, and how it starts in this loop and cycle is a nigga wants
Oh, I should finish showing
to get into fashion. He looks up videos that archive niggas are doing where they're talking about history about some brands. They get inspired because obviously they're talking about good shows, the Riot, and Margiela, and different types of reconstruction. Obviously, every single nigga's gonna fucking dick suck it. It's not, it's like, the show's like obviously over.
I like the Margiela, like with the rip.
Praise. I'm not gonna say it's overpraised.
The reconstructs are fine.
Taking away from it because it's obviously a beautiful show. All of those shows that they keep referencing, but like, they never, when people see that from those archive pages, they never really branch out to see other brands that they may be interested in. They just stick to fucking archive and like the main basic things that every nigga likes. And then they create a brand, or they dress towards that so they can get more engagement. And they create a brand that's just as shitty, that has so much little identity and more so dick riding the brand. Homage. And then the cycle continues. Another nigga sees that, damn, he's getting it easy. He's selling out his shitty clothes. I can make shitty clothes, but I first need to find out about fashion. And then boom, so on and so forth. And then the shitty cycle continues. And then you get douchebags like me making videos about how shitty this stuff is, but it sounds like I'm being repetitive because I'm talking about the same shit, because niggas are creating the same shit and they're inspired by the same shit and they dress from the inspiration of the same shit. So it's like, could you blame me for making these videos? At this point, I am going to continue making these videos, and I am going to make fashion content more often than not. I'm gonna make video game streaming again. And before niggas say, oh, you want to hop on because you started Senior University? No, bitch. If you check the channel history, we've been doing this. Amino Palace is literally a gaming channel. And I started ranting out fashion because I did not want the hot babes to see me looking crazy. You can't, there's only so much you can rant on Instagram stories before you start looking like a fashion cell. I love women, and I hate fashion, ironically. So, do what you will. The next video is very funny because it's gonna be kind of counterintuitive to my whole entire statement. But could you blame me? I've lost the plot a long time ago. I said that on my Instagram. I said it multiple times. Comment, rate, subscribe to the channel, of course. Holy shit. Did I say a lot? Or did I just make it bigger points, nigga? So I felt like I made this point, but I didn't really put it into words correctly into the shits of the videos. I'm surprised I didn't make a very gay reference about putting a cock inside my mouth. Not in my mouth. I don't want that. Jesus Christ. Pride Month is almost over. If you haven't came out yet, come out. If you want Venus, say it out loud. Say, I want Venus.
Hi, sisters.
Where'd the fucking Capitol pants go? I can't find them. They're somewhere in this room. Oh, here they are. Capitol pants, giveaway. Right here. Snazzy pair of pants. Fashion is not dead when you got a nigga like me doing giveaways to very different giveaways, by the way. You don't see niggas ever wearing this. You never see a fit pic of this in your entire life. Nigga, oh, the bug just fucking flew in and just gave me a smooch on the lips. And I know it was a nigga bug too. Happy Pride, bitch. Wow, that was horrible. Gotta go to the clinic and get checked out. It's ridiculous. But yeah, guys, that was my shitty video of the fucking week. Got 2 in a row.
Capital Dental.
It would be cheaper to skin and eat a human than buy a pound of beef jerky. Prices are out of control. You could save $5 a day for your whole life and still not be able to afford 1 billion pounds of beef jerky. Probably wouldn't be able to afford 1 billion pounds of anything. That fact was a bit irrelevant. That just goes to show how expensive beef jerky is, okay? Because you could just skin and eat humans, and that would be really good for the environment and stuff. Welcome back to another Lemmer 37 production, and today I'm going to be talking about some things that just cost
it'd be like
too
grams
darn
of
much.
beef jerky in there, bro. They be skimping.
Movie theaters lure you in with a decently priced movie ticket,
I don't want to
but then they
hear
bend
about
you over with
this.
snack prices. Pretty much what I'm describing here is some sort of predator. This is a predator. They're
Never
luring you in
mind.
with a promise, and then they're just violating you. They're
Not
essentially
Apex.
because they take advantage of unaware, vulnerable children. That's really what they do, right? Because their
That
primary
is their
audience
demographic.
is little kids and young teenagers. They don't know that they're going to go in there and be brutally taken advantage
This is so satire that he censored it.
of. They don't know that, right? They're walking in there because they're like, oh, it's $10 to go see a movie. Why not do that? Boom!
don't wanna
$15
offend
for
anybody.
popcorn and a single box of M&Ms. They're taking advantage of kids. Popcorn sucks too. Movie theater popcorn is terrible. Popcorn in general is terrible because it's just butter. It's literally
And
just butter. You
kernels.
like it because it's got butter on it. You big sack of lard. Cookie dough bites are terrible too. I'm sure we've seen those. I'm going to throw them up on screen, but those are like a staple at the movie theater, and they're terrible. The medical field is broken. It definitely needs to be regulated. I'm going to warn you, this segment is going to get just a little political. First off, I'd probably rather just cut off my own leg than go get it looked at by a doctor. Citizens literally are sitting here weighing options before getting medical attention instead of just going. Our first immediate reaction should be to just go to the doctor, but that's not what we do. We sit here and we weigh whether or not it's worth it, and then like I'm sitting here, you know, my bone's sticking out, and I'm like, could I just cut that off and put a piece of metal in there or something? That's what they're gonna do anyways. We may as well start operating on our. We need to start peeling our fucking skin off. We need to just start operating on ourselves. I think we should be transforming ourselves into robots with chips in our brains that the government can look at all times. That's what we need to do. No privacy. We need to be robots, and we can just twist our arm off and put a new one on instead of going to some lousy fucking doctor. Instead, I'd rather have a clanker looking at me. It'd be a lot cheaper. Israel has free healthcare. We give Israel around $25 billion a year. That's currently what we're giving them. That's what we gave them last year. We're probably going to give them more this year because they're fighting a war that they're intentionally dragging out. Anyways, we pay for free healthcare in Israel. Why can't we do that for our own citizens? And I understand there's a huge population difference, but we're supposed to be the most powerful, rich country in the world. Why can't we do that for our own citizens? Canada does it, and once again, there's a big population difference, but they do it. And that's not a good example because Canada's a shit show. It's ridiculous that we can pay for some random country that our interests do not align with Israel at all. The only way they align is because of the terabytes of blackmail they got on our politicians. You know what's crazy?
Get so jargon.
Class. Yet they're stripping away shit from the working class. People just fall for anything, bro. And this is coming from someone that dollars of
Eats beef
raincoats would have
jerky.
done a lot for free healthcare.
As
Personally, I see
someone
why
who
George
eats
Washington
beef
had cherry
jerky.
teeth. Even the first president of the United States couldn't afford to get dental work done. It's too much. And I know some idiot's gonna comment, oh, that's how they did fake teeth. I'm making a fucking joke! Stories and shit, you know, like he's gonna talk to him about being a pirate. You know, that'd be epic, dude. Imagine you get some cool ass homeless dude. I mean, you're rolling the dice anyways with daycare. Okay, I know the daycare instructor isn't no fucking pirate, guaranteed to not be a pirate. Okay, but the homeless man might have been a pirate, and that's awesome. I want my kid to learn about pirate stories. Also, to wrap this all up, walking the McDonald's and peeling your skin off is free. Doesn't cost a dime. 46% of college graduates actually use their degree.
You think he
You're
thought
paying
that was
hundreds of
tough?
thousands of dollars to have a 50-50 shot of actually using the degree. The odds are even slightly in favor of you not using the degree. It's not even a true 50-50 shot. Go ahead and save yourself a lot of time and skip the
Bro, sometimes the house gotta win.
acting or the photography or the art or the gender studies or any
So that the job market could open up.
other liberal ass degree and just apply at Starbucks. That's where you're gonna end up anyways, right? Go on fucking YouTube for any of this, bro. Any of this. I mean, I guess acting school is a little more important, but like photography, bro, go take pictures. They're gonna teach you how to fucking position the camera a little better. There's nothing impressive about photography. You don't learn anything good. They teach you how to frame people in your lens or whatever. I don't even know. My cousin spent hundreds
That was a good joke.
of thousands of dollars getting a photography
I
degree
like that one.
in some fancy
Good.
downtown college, and she works at Kroger, and she married a man that's obviously gay. He might be one of the gayest individuals I've ever been around, and I was like 12 and I could pick this up. College did nothing for her. Art, go draw, bro. They're going to teach you how to use perspective and stuff. That's on YouTube. That's on YouTube. Gender studies. You'd be better off just go ahead and, just go dig a grave and just hop in that John. Let somebody fill that in. Because you ain't going to do anything in life. What are you studying about? Pole and hole? Like, what are you studying about, bro? Liberals sit here and talk about, oh, waste of energy, this. You're wasting energy by having these books printed about gender studies and you're reading them and you're turning on the light to read them. You're wasting so much energy doing that. Here's gender
Reading
studies
light.
for you. Okay, anybody can be anything they want in the book. We don't need to go 4 years for that. Just apply at Starbucks. We'd have a better shot of getting some astronauts if we just sent 3,000 people into space and whoever comes back gets to be an astronaut. We need to quit trying to put these people in classrooms. We need to put them in operating rooms, right? Like, because they're just going to spend, 4 to 8 years just using ChatGPT for anything at this point anyways. Just put them in a room with a dead body and let them peel the skin off.
For beef jerky?
A $7 DoorDash order becomes a $20 order. So you get 3 McChickens and a Coke. That should be probably $8
Please
or
don't
something like that. Probably
do
even
it.
more nowadays, but whatever. We'll just say $8. Okay, so you're paying a $4 DoorDash fee, whatever that is, and then you're having to give this lowlife money because they're driving their 2003 Ford whatever, their Ford poo-poo car, and they're going to drop off and they're going to place your food on the floor of their car where their kids are stepping all over, their husband's stepping all over, and he's got poop all over his shoes because he works at a poop factory or something. They're placing your food on literal poop mats, and then they're handing you this poop-covered bag, and then you're having to give them like $6, or they're going to spit in your food, or they're going to message you and be like, oh, this is me raw and your girlfriend or whatever. These DoorDash drivers are always somehow having relations with my girlfriend, and I'm getting sick of it. How is it even possible that many people have videos of my girlfriend doing naughty stuff? These DoorDash drivers are getting out of hand. I'm tired of tipping, giving them money. You could take the amount
Was this a live commentary? Why did he just
you're going to
dab?
spend on DoorDash fees and tips and whatever else you're giving these fat people and buy 10 e-bikes. Sources on that, those are me. That's my source. No, but realistically, you could just take the money you're going to spend on all these fees and just buy an e-bike or maybe one of those gay-ass electric longboards or scooters. You're just asking to be ride on one of those. But yeah, you could just buy one of those and just go pick it up. If you live out in the middle of nowhere, just start
Wait,
cooking.
what did he just
start
say?
Cooking.
You didn't say
Stop
Rob?
DoorDashing. It's a waste of time. Your orders are rarely going to get picked up, and you're going to have to tip a lot. Just start cooking. Instead of paying $25 for 3 McDoubles, how about you just make McDoubles that are going to taste a lot better and cost a lot less? Probably make like 10 McDoubles for the same price. A single patty at McDonald's is
Let me just hit up their
a 10
quarter pounder
of a
provider.
pound. So if you take
Yep, let me hit up my quarter pounder guy.
a whole pound
my
of meat,
beef
you can
guy.
get 10 McDonald's regular beef patties. Okay, so there's 5 McDoubles in just 1 pound. So buy 2 pounds of regular beef because McDonald's isn't using high quality shit for the regular. Their quarter pounder meat is okay. So buy 2 pounds of regular meat. You got 20 patties there. Okay, McDouble has 2 on it. So then you buy the cheese, the ketchup, the mustard, the onion.
This dude's running a hunting rifle, a pump attack, minis, and a grenade launcher.
Okay, that's probably about $20, a total of $20 right there. And you got 10 McDoubles for the same price as 3.
I love tripping.
Tipping is terrible. That's all I have to say. The price of new furniture makes me feel comfortable running the risk of getting bed bugs from used furniture. I would rather run the risk that there's a dead body in like the fold-out couch than trying to buy a brand new couch from Ashley Furniture. Okay, you walk into Ashley Furniture and you think you're at a car lot. $5,000 couches. It's really ridiculous because they're just wood boards, plywood, padding, and fabric. That's all a couch is. How can that cost $5,000? The math ain't mathing, bro. It ain't at all. New furniture is crazy. Dude, I paid $150 for my couch. It may have had bed bugs in it. I don't know. Well, I know now, but like, I would rather run that risk, okay? It would probably be cheaper to get bed bugs in your whole house and pay for them to be exterminated
It would.
than buying a brand new couch. Okay, and you get experience, you then gain bed bug experience, and then you'll know what to do in the future when you get more. So it's a learning opportunity, and you're getting a way cheaper couch. We paid $150 for our couch. We have a huge L-section couch that came from some rich guy's house. You can tell by the way it smelled at first. It smelled very nice. That's how much we paid for it. Okay, and we cleaned it. We deep cleaned it. That's the couch we have now. We paid $150
Yo,
instead of like
bro.
$3,000 for it. Okay, I could build the same couch
Is
as that
this not Jay
$5,000 couch for
Schlatt,
like
bro?
$150, probably. I don't know. I didn't do any research, but probably because I'm awesome sauce. I could probably do it. I definitely could do it. Because I'm awesome sauce. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Probably going to get back to... Welcome back to another Llama Rider 37 production, and today we're back on Plants vs. Zombies. Look at this. Tyrone versus Cops. A story as old as time. Let's hope Tyrone wasn't in the presence of a pregnant woman, and hopefully he wasn't on fentanyl, because we know how that story plays out, right? Anyways,
That's not
are
in the game.
Episode.
That's not in that game, man.
It would be cheaper to
Five
skin
Nights
and
at
eat a
Right
human.
Leaning Freddy's.
I don't trust him with our kids.
That's not
And
the
I've
great hobby's fine. You guys make money. You can get a hobby.
Oh my gosh, it's Freddy Fazbear's! Please, Freddy's, spares me's. It's Llama Rider 37 here, and we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played this game, and I've tried recording this game for like 10 minutes. This game is terrible. It is terribly optimized, or I don't even know the word for it. I'm not a PC guy. I'm not a tech guy. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you one thing. Whoever developed this game, I don't know what you're doing wrong, dude. If you hit escape, watch, if I hit escape, game fucking crashes, dude! I'm just trying to play the fucking game! So yeah, I've been struggling quite a bit with this dog shit ass optimized game. But we're gonna try, dude. Also, I can't play the music from the opening scene. Thanks, Scott! Alright, we're in here. Sorry, I had to go turn the music back on because for some reason that's copyrighted despite being the opening music of a game that's very popular. Anyways, we're getting a phone call. Hello? Hello?
I wanted to record a message for you.
Okay.
Get settled in on your first night.
Okay.
I actually...
How many robots are there? Are there 6 to 7?
Low key.
Oh, dude, look at this.
Or 6 to 7,
See?
6,
Oh my
7,
God,
or a
crashed the game
dozen.
by hitting escape. Oh my God, I hate this. This has been an impossible... Dude, this is impossible. Alright, we're gonna have to go through the whole phone call thing again. So, but look at this. Yeah! Anyways, should women be able to, drive? When
Yes.
Rolling while driving, it's just not safe. Like, and I don't do that shit, you know? Maybe I'll record a couple, voice messages, but I will never just sit there and scroll. Is everybody accounted for? Okay, we got all the robots. Night 1 has been a piece of cake so far. I'm hoping to get through to night 2. Maybe we'll go...
I think he said yes.
Oh? Hello? In an impossible... Dude, this is impossible. Oh my God! That's what I should be concerned about, right? And just kind of watching where they go. Oh shit. I don't know. I'm starting to get really spooky. Everybody accounted for?
This is actually a funny bit.
Okay,
I
we got
will
all the
give him
robots.
that. I'm nuanced up, and he has talked about black people, so it's okay. Rebuilding the island in Minecraft.
Welcome back to another Llama Rider 37 production, and today we're back on Minecraft, and we're still working on getting to Agartha. I know it's slow, but we will get there. And you see how it says ingots up here? What if they got rid of the I in here and they put FAG? That'd be funny. When I
But you gotta have a fully funded emergency fund and no bad debt.
Right.
And even if you
It's not
if you
okay.
have those things, Stick to a hobby. Don't hobby hop. You're a hobby hopper?
I am a hobby hopper.
If you're a hobby hopper, you can't afford to be hobby hopping. You should be able to
I
at
have
96.
one set hobby, but I set out to learn something new this year, and I wanted to learn.
This year? Okay, how many new things is she learning this year?
So this,
Literally
this
the
year,
one.
I think it's just the pottery so far.
Okay, well,
And
how
we're
much is it costing?
we're 6 months
96,000. You should be
in.
able to do pottery. You can do pottery 96.
Pottery's very expensive.
Pottery's
Okay,
very
96.
expensive.
You can do it.
So
You
her-
alone are making more than the median household income in the DFW area
Which we should
in
be able
the
to.
United States.
We should be able to afford that. I agree.
You can if you're not f***ing it all up.
And on all the Amazon packages, my good sir, that's all for work currently.
That is not all for work.
All of the packages that are
The,
front
the
door,
ones
that's
that are
all
coming,
for work.
the ones that are coming right now are for work. Your company's paying for that, but
And I
over
buy
the
all
last
these clothes.
6
I
months,
bought one outfit.
Why do you refuse to show them your Amazon account though? I'm being told that.
You pull out my phone. We can pull it up right now. You can have it, buddy.
Why have you refused to show it up until
I've
this
literally
moment though?
never refused. I've gone through it.
Why are
with
you
him.
saying that then? Why are you telling Lindsay that she refuses to show you?
I think it's because she doesn't want me to. See all of the
No,
stuff that
she's saying she doesn't refuse though.
So
If you
just
look
like
at that, figure out the
just like now,
pricing.
if she would ask,
Well,
or
look
if
at
I
the-
would ask,
No, we'll look at that later. But you specifically told us that she refuses to show it. But she's saying no. I don't refuse
He's never
that.
asked. He's never said anything.
So you're saying he refuses to show you the finances? He's
But I've
saying you
asked.
refuse.
I've asked. That's the difference. Is I ask. I say, hey, what are we like? What are we? What's our budget? And then he wants to throw out that I go and buy all these clothes. He has set $100 like clothing fund within our budget, and I don't ever
every
go
single month.
right. But I've only bought one outfit for myself in like 2 months.
Absolutely not true.
I bought a shirt, a pair of pants, and then last month I bought 2 dresses.
Okay, how about last month when that might have even been just 3 weeks ago. We went to the sporting goods store.
I bought a bathing suit and a bathing
You
suit
spent
cover up.
$400.
And then we bought a couple of things. And that's honestly because of the store we went to. That's very expensive. I bought a bathing suit cover up, and then a workout outfit for the gym. Like that was it.
And it was
Covering up a
$400.
bathing suit.
It's well, you can't wear your bikini out in the middle of public, right?
Says who?
Public indecency laws.
Is this true?
That is not true.
Well, Lifetime has the rule that you can't walk out out of like the dressing room.
Okay, whatever.
That's
That's not the big point. Okay, you complained. You made the excuse it was dependent on the store. Why'd you go to that
Expensive
store
gym.
then?
That was just what was closest to his parents' house, and we were going.
Being lazy at home, and I feel like you're almost taking it out
On
on just
each
going
other.
and swiping, which doesn't necessarily help us in the end,
Right.
as a household. Listen, if
But then
he's,
sometimes you need like a break.
I agree with that, and I want him to step up so you can. But you don't get revenge. You don't also bring down the household by
don't
being a
bring down
fucking
the
menace on the outside. You do financially, though.
Oh.
Okay? So listen, just because someone's not stepping up at home doesn't mean you can just not step up outside the home.
I couldn't get to there was no way I was gonna pay 5, 6, 7 grand to go to a game, but I was like, I gotta experience this in some way, shape, or
I
form.
wouldn't
so
pay
had to-
5, but I'll pay 6.
We just got back.
You know, that's the thing about art is a little bit is it's all it's objective. So like, how do you know if somebody is like, I'm good enough to get away with this? Like, I'm good enough to like, even, I mean, like, not even, I'm saying like in your personal life, I mean, just this piece of art, is it good enough to get away with the fact that it's hard to like watch or like all that kind of stuff? You know, that's what I think is kind of also in the film a little bit where like his ex-wife is like, it's the best art you've ever done. Like, you know, but it didn't feel, it didn't feel bad to me. Like it didn't feel like this guy's patting himself. Point of view, it's a little bit like, you know, that sort of movie. Yeah, no one would make it now because I think, you know, he was like, you know, people liked his art. There really wasn't a mechanism back then to quote unquote cancel somebody. You know, like
How the
people
hell did-
like knew, like he says it in the thing. He's like, "Yeah, I'm sleeping with these like, you know, dancers."
Bro, I don't
And
care whose
it's
son this
interesting.
is.
Like
bro.
I feel like it's got real hard, but I like this film. I like this film.
Honestly, like I feel like it's one of the most powerful biopics I've ever seen. It was I just have never seen someone like, because obviously Bob Fosse, the director of this movie, he made the movie about his own life,
Right.
which is, you know, I just find you don't see a lot of things where they're talking about the negative parts of their life.
Yeah, I brought this up before, but I was like, yeah, like me and my friends were talking about like Straight Outta Compton, and it's like, what's funny about that movie is like all the bad stuff they put on Eazy-E because he's gone. Like, because he's dead, it's easy to be like, well, he was the one who said all these things.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like we told him slow down, Easy. You got to slow down. So like, but like, I think that's what's kind of cool about this is that he made. You know, anytime you have a biopic, I mean, like, you know, that was the main complaint probably with the Michael pick too. It's like, you know, you're not gonna get into the things that are going to destroy the brand, especially if the brand is like valuable. And what I think is great about this was like, this is kind of like a very this is like an artistic endeavor, which I think is hard, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe you see it more with like visual artists than, you know, singers or people in the entertainment industry that they'll show their own flaws, like painters and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it was really amazing, and especially, I mean, it was crazy how he really was just kind of accepted, this is my life. Yeah, here it is. It was really artistic.
It is crazy that he died of a heart attack. Like,
Yeah,
he kind of knew.
He knew it. He saw it was coming. I mean, it's like, it's so hard to even see that negative part of yourself, like as a person, let alone like make art as that, like just to accept that and just be like, yeah, this is kind of my life right now. And I'm kind of going to choose this path to keep accelerating down it, even though I have the option to change.
Well, I think you only get good. I mean, I feel like people, specifically people who make stuff, like you can't get really, really good until you understand and accept what you're bad at. You know, I think like that's what you're like, I'm not good at this and I have to work on this. And this, and I'm never going to be like, he says something in the film that was great when he went with the woman that he's cheating with at the beginning. He's like, I can't guarantee I will make you a, he said, I can't make you a great dancer. I can't guarantee I'll make you a good dancer. He's like, but I can promise if you let me, I'll make you a better dancer. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, like that's some real artist, you know, I feel like thing where like I feel like it was cool that he showed like, yeah, like you have to know what you're bad at in order to be good at it. And I was impressed by him also because I'm like, he's a dancer. Like he did not have to be good at directing. Like that's like like it's kind of crazy that he was that good at film directing. Like like winning a Tony and being able to direct stage performances is like, okay, if you perform on stage a lot, like maybe you understand the dynamic. But as he got older, he got better at directing film, and it was very intimate. So like, and like I feel like dance is like, it can be intimate too. I mean, I guess his style was very intimate because it was kind of minimal in a lot of ways, but
he was still pretty well liked. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm a great dancer, but to all my fans, I'm a horrible person.
Well,
So,
it's like all of the stuff he makes also, it's not like this. Like he's making like Chicago and stuff. And it's like he's making kind of like, you know, upbeat stuff. And when he comes out with this, it's like, oh, this is like a right hook or something. This is like not what I expected it to be.
I think he got really good at, I mean, like even like Cabaret, which is like has like clear like dark undertones, but he got really good at like, you know, I don't know, that ending is really shocking to me. I still remember there's so many good moments in it that are like choices you make in editing and film, which I was like, man, this is a really hard thing to do. But I think he just understood people. I think like when you're just performing in front of actual people all the time, you get kind of good at knowing kind of what people will react to. And I really liked that about it. And like just it starts with, because I was actually talking.
I'm gonna watch later. Off. Nah.
Charlotte, North Carolina. The Native American tribe of Catawba used to inhabit this land, but when English colonists settled in 1755, they brought a boring name for a city and a little something called smallpox. Within 4 years, half of the native tribe had died due to this new deadly disease. It was, and still is, a tragedy, in one part because of the massive death toll, but also because none of them ever got to see the NASCAR Hall of Fame or Bojangles Coliseum. Since its incorporation in 1768, Charlotte has grown significantly in population. Today, it is the 14th most populous city in the United States, with over 960,000 people living within the city limits. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Charlotte is the fastest growing city in the country. However, as a native Charlottean, as we apparently call ourselves, I can't understand for the life of me why that is, why we keep growing. There is nothing going on in Charlotte. In my naive and all too self-important opinion, a city's worth is measured in its nightlife. So, tonight, I am taking on the town. My goal is simple. I don't really have one. I want to know why it is that people keep moving here. I want to see it for myself.
I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I just came here, dude.
I want to see where, if anywhere, the nightlife scene is.
Everyone's got a secret life if you look hard enough, you know?
Tonight we're visiting Charlotte, North Carolina. Specifically, we're in South End right now. Not a hell of a lot going on down here, so we're going to try to find out. Hey, chick, get a shot of that. Get a shot of that chicken wing. Charlotte is a lot like this chicken wing here. That's kind of it, you know? Got to be for real. Appreciate that, guys.
We begin our journey in South End. Pre-2007, it was a massive industrial train yard. Now, $2 billion later, it is a preppy, cute home to many young professionals who've just made their first big boy or big girl paycheck.
Look at that young lad.
You should shine that light in that guy's face.
You want to be in an interview? You okay? Okay.
That's all right. Hey, guys. Are you looking to be bothered?
You can be bothered.
Hey, do you want to be bothered? Understandable.
It didn't hit me until there. Right there. You could see the exact moment when I realized that I have never done anything even remotely as social as this. And my plan was to ask these total strangers meaningful questions? Whose idea was this? Am I high? No, I can't be high. Being high feels good. I feel awful. I want to go home.
It's not good.
kind of feels like I'm Chuck E. Cheese, you know? I'm inside of a big rat costume and all the little boys and girls are trying to avoid me. How does that look?
You look like a sad, lonely little man.
Well, if I start smoking a cigarette, I'll just look cool. How close is that?
I can see like
That's
a whole
little
bust.
bit. A bust?
You look so goofy.
Damn. My career is over, and it hasn't even started. Maybe I should just suck it up. Time to grow up. Cut my hair and get a job. Or, well, I can at least get a job. I've got no hope left. It would take some kind of a miracle to...
What kind of interview are you doing?
Oh. A miracle.
It's a lot of corporate people, and, you know, they like to go out on the weekends and stuff like that. That's fun. So, like, when you go out to Charlotte on the weekends, lit, fun, sometimes, depending. People only want to go to South End. If you're over 27, get out of South End. It's time. It's time. South End is cool. Don't get me wrong. Crowd is too similar. You see the same type of people. I feel like when you go to Noda, Plaza, some other places, there's a little bit more diversity, a little bit more, you know, since it's a lot of corporate people, they're not going out on the weekdays, you know? Majority of people here, you know, it's like the finance capital, like there's like a whole bunch of a lot of corporate jobs. So like people aren't like willing to go out on a Wednesday because they got work at 9 in the morning.
Are you going out on a Wednesday?
I mean, if I'm feeling spicy enough. Sometimes. I mean, I'm employed, so I have to pick and choose. But if the occasion is lit enough, like I'm going to Rufus next weekend on a Tuesday. Wednesday feels sinister. Thursday.
That's when you go out.
Yeah, Thursday. Like, I don't feel as guilty. It's almost like a rush. It's literally almost like a rush. Like, it's Thursday. I got work on Friday, but that's the last day.
It's like you're not supposed to be doing
I'm
it.
not supposed to be doing it, so I have more fun. But Wednesday, I'm like, damn, I have 2 days left. I don't really have a lot to recover, but on a Thursday, I only have 1 day.
How long have you been in Charlotte?
That's great.
I grew up here. I grew up here. Yeah, we both grew up here. We went to high school here. We went to middle school here and elementary school here. Yeah, it used to be boring as and now it's cool. I mean, we're like getting there.
Yeah.
We're going to Noda. Bye.
All right, well... Thanks. A simple thanks is all I gave? I was starting to lose all hope when a feminine hand reached down from heaven to save me from my own lacking social skills. Thank you, God. I've seen your face. And I had no idea you were Latina.
Like an interview? Why are you recording that fellow? Nice.
I mean, sure, we have some nice areas. Our current city planners have taken a page out of our settler founders' playbook and have started forcing poor people out and replacing them with things like expensive beer gardens and gourmet vape shops. Previously povertous areas like South End and Noda have been given a sloppy new coat of paint called Millennial, designed to fool you into thinking, wow, has Charlotte always been this nice? To which I can only reply, f*** no. The city calls it revitalization. However, those among our revitalized populace would probably describe it as gentrification. I digress. I personally have mixed feelings about the city's revitalization efforts, but these two feel very, very strongly.
How do you feel about the growth in Charlotte? You know, it's the fastest growing city in the United States.
Yeah, of course. I hate it. Get the f out of my city!
South End happened in like our lifetime. Noda happened in our lifetime.
Well, that's because it got gentrified.
That's a great point. That was one of my questions. So are we fucking with gentrification or not?
No. So no. It's like tear down old homes, bring in new. Yeah, come on.
I know what you're saying.
I don't with it. But I mean, I understand what they're doing, but you know, that's just what.
Yeah, you're not profiting from it. My thing is like, if they gave me even a little bit, like maybe like $50 a month, I'm easy. I'm gonna let them gentrify. That's what
You're gonna let
do.
them gentrify you?
Gentrify me?
Oh hell no, brother.
I don't even want to know what that means. Is everything getting too expensive?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been too expensive.
Okay, yeah. And follow up, what are you gonna do about it? No, here's my question next. What is there to do around Charlotte? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
I think do your own. Like, you know, grow yourself.
That's inspiring, but I meant more specifically.
Want like an actual
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, like go karting.
No, if you want to smoke a nice cigarette, you would go to Common Market and Plaza, because the Common Market in South End is a little bit too prep, but the Common Market in Plaza has like the oddballs alternative people, which is really nice because you can smoke your cigarette without being fucking judged by Miss Karen, like literally
Miss
0.5
Karen, yeah.
miles away from you.
So follow-up question to what is there to do around Charlotte? Who is there to do around Charlotte?
Hinge.
Did that answer the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been too expensive.
Okay, yeah. And follow-up, what are you gonna do about it? No, here's my question next. What is there to do around Charlotte? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
I think do your own. Like, you know, grow yourself.
That's inspiring, but I meant more
Do you want like
specifically.
an actual
what you? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like go karting.
No, if you want to smoke a nice cigarette, you would go to Common Market and Plaza, because the Common Market in South End is a little bit too prep, but the Common Market in Plaza has like the oddballs alternative people, which is really nice because you can smoke your cigarette without being fucking judged by Miss Karen, like literally
Miss
0.5
Karen, yeah.
miles away from you.
So follow-up question to what is there to do around Charlotte? Who is there to do around Charlotte?
Hinge, download that shit. Like, what are you waiting for? Babe, they're everywhere. Like, what do you mean? If you're looking for love in Charlotte, you're fucked. I'm sorry.
Oh my
like,
God.
actually, no, you're fucked.
You
like,
think so?
Oh, absolutely.
How did you guys meet?
Oh, we work in a coffee shop.
In Charlotte?
Yes.
Did you meet in Charlotte?
Oh, yes. Are you in finance, like Monday through Friday?
Why do you say that?
No, I just-
What about me makes me look like I work in an office building? It's New Balances, isn't it?
I was about to say.
It's the glasses.
I was about to say just the green.
The green tie.
Oh, because of money? This is a cartoon?
You got that green. You got that green.
Do I work at a bank because I wear a green tie? What am I, a Lego minifigure? Do you think you would hang out with a guy like me?
That was
We're
funny.
doing it now. We're doing
Do you
it
guys
now.
think I'm
Hell
cool?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Like 1 out of 10. Like how am I?
Yeah.
He's pushing it.
No.
10.
Numbers.
10. 10.
Numbers. Okay.
Let's give you a
10.
Okay, we can edit that afterwards
give
and make
you
it
a-
into a 10. Here's one for you. Do you think like life is just a cycle of like suffering and constant rebirth, or is that just me?
It's just you.
Is it just me?
I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry about that, yo. That sounds.
Yeah, I'm sorry for me too. And since I'm apparently the only one experiencing the cycle of suffering and rebirth, let's get this suffering over with. Okay, just a little more wallowing.
I don't know why, but there's accents of my 7th grade dance. You know, this level of rejection I'm feeling. It's palpable, and it's not good. Oh, you're still recording?
Yes.
My rebirth came in the form of swapping out my cameraman and being so tired from all the walking that I had no room left to be anxious. I reached something of a flow state. Hey wait, it's like I escaped samsara. Wow, that metaphor really worked out. My replacement cameraman had been drinking before I picked him up, which made for good company and less than good footage. Funny guy though.
Get some boogers.
Just press
This is good footage. This is like something you can throw in the end of the video.
Blooper reel. The 38-minute long blooper reel.
I'll just like make sure to like put my fingers in like the shot too. It's like the interviewee says something that I don't like, and I'm just like.
According to research conducted by the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance, for every 1 day, approximately 113 new people move to Charlotte. Statistically speaking, only 41% of Charlotte residents are North Carolina natives. In one sense, the more
That's
the merrier.
good enough.
Diversifying a city as boring and lifeless as Charlotte is something most young people welcome. That being said, the influx of outsiders is proving a real problem for locals. Want some more scary statistics? In the past 6 years alone, the median cost of a home in Charlotte has
Because you're like, we're full. And they like work on cars, bro. Like, there's enough people down there.
doubled from $238,000 to $429,000. This constant growth is met with routine pushback from locals, young families, and the homeless, all just trying to survive another day in the Queen City. Occasionally, though, you'll meet a non-resident who is pushing back. Not so much against the city, more so against the Charlotteans themselves. physically.
Do you guys live in Charlotte?
We do not, but we come here often.
So how often you come here?
Probably, I'd say at least once or twice a month.
Once or twice a
Yeah,
month?
once
I'm trying to get a vibe here. What's the deal with Charlotte?
Bunch of fucking pussies. I keep it a bug with you.
Yo, what?
He said it. I didn't say it.
This is what I've been saying.
Bunch
all
of fucking
night.
pussies. Listen, we step. They don't step. Period. Bunch of fucking pussies. I mean, do I look like a bad dude? No. I promise you I don't.
Where you
Step.
from?
I'm from Columbus, South Carolina. I'm from the ghetto.
And you guys step.
And my
I'm
homeboys,
from Ohio.
at
Ohio?
home, no. Columbus, South Carolina ghetto. But listen, Charlotte, no bullshit. I'm from Mooresville. It ain't far, but Charlotte,
see a
bro, stop
bad
being a bunch of
dude?
fucking pussies, period. You can bleep all that shit out.
No.
please.
It's going in.
Bunch of
Real
fucking
shit.
pussies.
Real shit.
They pussies. Everybody a bunch of fucking pussies in Charlotte, period.
I don't know this guy. You guys aren't. Hey.
He does. Yeah. It's my homie right here.
No,
I'll be honest with you, bro. They pussies for real. Y'all pussy for real. I don't care. In a rude way.
Not like a rude way. In a respectful way, we're calling them pussies. In the most respectful way you can call someone a pussy.
We try to step. They don't want to step. That ain't my fault. Grow a pair of fucking nuts.
Were you stepping tonight?
Hell yeah.
We have been. You have been?
Yeah, about 7 times. I don't. So the problem is I don't do disrespect. That's the problem. I don't do disrespect.
That's a problem.
So you come to my boy's girl or you come to me, we got an issue.
I thought he meant like he isn't disrespectful.
Right, and I come to have a good time. And
Yeah.
you fold under pressure, that shows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Right? 7 dudes said to me and him. 7. And
7 of them.
and-
At the same
and-
time?
Yes.
Same
and
time.
here's the thing. Don't think we're hard. We're not saying we're hard or nothing like that. The difference.
I'm not hard right now.
Is what we're saying is the difference is when you go to talk shit to somebody, you're gonna come across the wrong guy, and not even a wrong guy. You're gonna come across someone who's real about what the fuck they say, and that's what the Charlotte's full of. It just a bunch of fucking pussies who
A
want
lot
to
of
talk.
talk. A lot of talk.
That's all it is.
7 guys jumping. What happened?
Ooh, no. Never mind.
I got drunk as
Never
fuck. Period. Right.
Hell yeah.
Period. Homeboy's birthday. I got drunk
there
as
you
shit.
go.
I
That's
was
the
a
move.
DD. Bad idea. But so we was coming from bar to bar because we come down here and bar hop.
Goddamn
I got
gin mill.
beer spill all. We had custom T-shirts. Mine said like I'm fat because I eat ass. Homeboy said something else. Right.
Yeah,
bum
you
chum.
can't.
Which means if you don't know, if you
No, we'll keep that in.
keep it
We're
in,
being real
because
right
if you're
now. This is
if
real
you're
time.
if you're
It's
offended,
just changed. We'll keep it in. We'll
if
keep
you're
it
offended by it, that's my boy Nate. That's our homeboy Nate. He's our light.
Yeah, if you're offended by that word, that's Nate.
Yeah, if you're offended by it, take it up with him. Take it up with him.
Take it up with Nate.
That's him. He said
That's him. He said it.
Nate, come here. How you feel about faggot? So listen. So he's not drunk yet. We was walking. Homeboys cut us pussy. We stepped. That's all it was. And they all weren't about it.
Folded.
They ran away.
Damn.
Folded. And that's how it was. But that's what
That's Charlotte
Charlotte's for.
behavior.
It's Charlotte.
That's Charlotte behavior.
Charlotte. We ride a bunch of bikes. Guy bar in Mooresville. Come fill it the fuck back up because it's dead as hell nowadays.
Heard that.
Yeah. Dead as fuck.
Heard that.
Shout out. Have a good one.
All right. Appreciate you guys, man. I'll get you guys back to Nate, man. Appreciate you.
I genuinely did appreciate them for their liveliness. They acted as a pretty clear indicator that the crowd I was interviewing had reached that point of the night, where every ounce of alcohol they had drank up until that point was comfortably numbing their minds and loosening their lips. Damn, that's such a good line. I want a beer. However, this lively interview was not the beginning of anything. It was more the end. This started a very boring period of my night. Charlotte is a massive urban sprawl.
Just walking and walking and walking. Penmen.
Yeah, he need
Oh
a
yeah, get
color.
that. Get that for sure. That's staying in. I don't got any change, man. You okay? I'm losing my mind.
I wasn't the only one losing my mind. My cameraman had taken up the habit of filming every electric scooter that would drive by. And this one supermarket for no particular reason.
That is a pretty good shot. Did you screen grab that? Okay.
At least he's not talking.
I'm not exactly sure what, but I think something else was getting his attention. To boot, the crowd wasn't too
Chill.
interested in being interviewed either.
Trying, yeah. Could you answer a few questions for me? It won't take long. It won't take long. Some people, you know. Some people have better things to do than stand around and chat.
Yeah, some people stand around and eat. Also, it seems like the cameraman was rubbing off on the camera. Even it was losing focus.
What's the deal with this scene? I'm walking miles to make it from bar to bar. There's like 8 people out here. What is with that?
No, Charlotte's a great place. I mean, but you got to think about it. Back-to-back busy weekends. You got right before the beginning of June, new month, new vacation. But you got right after Memorial Day.
It's got a lot of excuses, to be honest with you. Not you, just like the city, you know what I mean? Small bar's the spot?
I think it's a good place to come after like midnight.
Fucking around.
They got food trucks out here. I mean, can't beat it with a stick.
What you got?
I got a burger. Some of the fries have already been eaten, but got a burger, lettuce and onion. I'm not a tomato guy myself.
I get that. I get that.
Ketchup and mayonnaise.
Ketchup and mayonnaise.
If you're see, fry review.
Fry review. They're right. That's what we needed.
If you couldn't.
I think that began.
Tell half of them are gone. Check our Uber. Right here.
How much for that?
Pat, is this it? How much for this one? Man.
Pat, is this it? Pat, are we in the Subaru?
Pat, is that it?
Yeah. White Subaru Forester.
That's it.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good night, Pat. Go Canes. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the fry rolls. Canes. Appreciate you guys. No, let's go Canes. Let's go Canes. Sponsored by Canes. Have a good night, guys.
When all of those goons were saying go Canes, I thought they were referring to Raising Cane's, the popular Midwestern fried chicken franchise, and not the Carolina Hurricanes. But that's not important. What's important is that my question was answered. Why do people keep moving here? It's simple. That's it. It's just simple. Most other major American cities have a lot going on. Robust transit, countless high-yield industries, vibrant nightlife. Charlotte has none of these things. But what it lacks in everything, it makes up for in its lack of things. Look, what I mean to say is that Charlotte is slow and...
He's saying build your AI data centers here, bro. That's what he's saying.
Boring. And I kind of like that. I think most people who live here do. After spending the day bashing Charlotte, I do still continue to live here. And I enjoy her many subtle charms. Mostly because it's too damn expensive to live anywhere else.
I've got nothing left in me, Tommy. I've got no energy. Oh, my back hurts. Your back hurt from just walking?
This thing's about to be dead.
That?
Good night, everybody.
Our city that sleeps. Bro's about to say steal a brain.
Hey everyone, thank you for choosing Williampedia. I make funny videos about historical facts I find online. Subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. If you have any ideas for videos, please throw them in the comments. Also, I have memberships now if you want to be one. Today we're going to be talking about human body parts. Specifically, we're going to be talking about body parts that have been kept as relics by major religions, museums, or just your run-of-the-mill body part collector. I mean, we've all got that one friend who's got Joseph Haydn's skull.
What? That friend. It's just
That's just me?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, let's get into it. If you've ever wanted to know what Thomas Edison's last breath looks like, you can see it on display at the Henry Ford in Dearborn, Michigan, inside of a test tube. If this kind of an exhibit sounds a little bit odd to you, the story of how this exhibit even came to be is even more strange. On October 18th, 1931, Thomas Edison died in his Glenmount, New Jersey home. Edison apparently died not only of diabetes, but also of Bright's disease, turmeric poisoning, and a gastric ulcer. It's anyone's guess as to how Edison could have possibly contracted these conditions. I mean, he only did things like sleep 3 to 5 hours every night because he believed that sleep was, quote, a bad habit, and habitually chewed tobacco up until the very day he died. Who knows? Could have been anything that killed the geezer. During his lifetime, Edison had been great friends with the American business magnate and all-around weird guy, Henry Ford. Henry Ford, whom you all probably know as the only American Hitler mentioned positively in Mein Kampf, or you probably know him better as the man Heinrich Himmler described as, quote, one of our most valuable, important, and witty fighters. Or, I mean, maybe there's a small chance that you might know of his other projects like
Ford Motors. Ford was an eccentric Freemason who believed in reincarnation, and according to writer William Palmer, he believed, quote, that the mind contains millions of entities full of messages that are transmitted between lives. Essentially, he believed that the human mind was a collection of little people or forces bouncing around within. I suppose his little people were predominantly anti-Semitic. He believed quite heavily in mysticism, stating that, quote, I was pushed by invisible forces within and without me, and that, quote, when a boy of 16 years of age, without mechanical training, I was able to take a watch apart and put it together. In short, he was probably autistic. Side fact, he was given the Nazi equivalent of the Medal of Honor for writing books that inspired the Holocaust. Like I said, probably autistic. I don't know, maybe his autistic hyperfixation was just hating Jewish people. Somehow it doesn't surprise me that the inventor of the Ford F-150 was a Nazi-decorated super racist. There's just something about driving a Ford truck that I think makes somebody 20 to 30% more racist. Ford would be proud. Built Ford proud. Built white proud.
Built white proud.
People talk about casual racism like it's a huge problem. This is competitive racism. Honestly, in the running for the most racist guy ever. Back to Edison. There are different perspectives on how Ford came into the possession of his best friend's last dying breath. One of them supposes that there have just happened to be test tubes in the room. When Edison's son Charles noticed them, he sealed them with wax and offered one of them to Ford as a gift. Another theory suggests that Ford convinced Charles to sit by the bed, hold the tube up to Edison's mouth as he died, so as to capture his essence, and hopefully for future scientists to eventually revive Edison from the aether. Yes, that was the actual plan. Ford asked for a test tube of his best friend's soul so that one day he might be revived. That's bros right there. I mean, that's bro code. If they ever brought Thomas Edison back, what would he even do? I mean, he was around when light bulbs didn't exist. That's why he invented them. How could he possibly adapt to iPads? Bet you $100 the first thing you do is play Escape Tsunami for Brain Rots on Roblox. The official Henry Ford Museum states that, quote, it is alleged that Henry Ford asked Thomas A. Edison's son, Charles, to collect an exhaled breath from the lungs of Ford's dying hero and friend. This test tube was found at Ford's Fair Lane mansion. So the prevailing theory is that Ford asked for it, not that it just happened by accident. Also, the tube wasn't discovered until 3 years after Ford's death. So that guy was clutching that thing. Like nobody knew about it except for him, and he did not want to share. Do you think he kept it as like a keychain maybe? Was that the first keychain since he invented cars? Just coolin' with your pal's soul in your pocket? This entire story kind of begs the question of whether they were the best of friends or the gayest of friends. Or maybe both. Maybe they were the gayest of best friends. An 18th century French king had his cart turned into paint and an appetizer. Let me explain. The French king Louis XIV is remembered as a very successful and capable king, as he turned France into a powerhouse in the late 17th and early 18th century. While he's remembered as a very capable ruler, interpersonally, he is remembered as damn near a megalomaniac. He gave himself the personal nickname of Sun King to imply that he is the center of the universe, and he had a personal motto of Nec pluribus impar, which means none his equal. Even though Louis fancied himself as God's gift to Earth, he went bald at 20 and lost all of his teeth by 40. Even some of his mistresses remarking that he had incredibly bad breath. Despite all these things, why is the camera on me? I'm not in this part. Despite all these things, King Louis still did what many great men in history had done before him. He died. He died of gangrene in Versailles, France on the 1st of September, 1715. As far as times to die for French kings go, this was a pretty good one. He was only 2 kings away from the French Revolution. If you are unfamiliar with the French Revolution, you may benefit from a high school education. All you need to know is that the French have a very difficult time respecting people. He was buried at the Basilica of Saint-Denis outside Paris. His body was left untouched until the French Revolution, and in the year 1792, his tomb was desecrated and his remains were all but destroyed by angry Frenchmen. I say all but destroyed because the term all but sounds like I'm saying all but, which is funny. But I also say it because all but his heart was destroyed, having been retrieved by French architect Louis-François Petit-Radel. Also, I don't give a fucking shit. I'm not learning the pronunciations of these French names. You can correct me in the comments all you want. Not doing it. Not happening. Sorry. Rodel is said to have sold pieces of the heart to artists such as Alexander Pau de Saint-Martin to be made into paint. Researchers have actually confirmed that one of Saint-Martin's paintings, Vue de Con, does actually possess traces of King Louis XIV's blood. However, they also stated that, quote, what a shame. Frankly, Vue de Con is a daub. The researchers thought that the painting was trash. I mean, honestly, kinda. mean, they dug it out of the basement to find this thing. It wasn't even on display. The guy had paint made of king's blood, and he chose to paint garbage. Maybe it was a statement about hating the monarchy or whatever, you know, use the king's blood to make a shit painting. Whatever the reason is, it's a bad reason. Moving on. Somehow, the Archbishop of York, Edward Harcourt, I'm shortening that to just Harcourt, came into possession of a piece of the king's heart that he kept in a silver locket. The bishop had a habit of showing off this locket to guests and friends. Pride cometh before the fall, because during a formal dinner in 1848, the bishop had not counted on the Olympic-level fat-ass Dean of Westminster Abbey, William Buckland. William Buckland was a prolific paleontologist who stated famously that he would, quote, eat his way through the animal kingdom. By this, he meant he was trying to eat every animal he could possibly get his hands on, from elephant to mole, which was his least favorite, by the way. He ate it all. Guy who essentially eats anything. You might be seeing where this is going. During the previously mentioned dinner in 1848, when the bishop finally finished showing the heart to all the other guests, he approached Buckland. He is said to have declared, quote, I have eaten many strange things, but I have never eaten the heart of a king before. Immediately following this statement, without any kind of request to the bishop, he picked up the remaining heart from the locket, looked at it for a second, and proceeded to eat and swallow it. It's important to note that Buckland not only did this to see what it tasted like, but also because he thought it would be funny. He ate a mummified human heart as a joke. Also worth mentioning, given the fact that Buckland was English, it's not hard to see why he'd eat such a thing. I mean, the majority of English cuisine looks and tastes like mummy heart. I'm calling English food bad, isn't that groundbreaking? Another account says that he might have thought the heart was some kind of a stone and wanted to taste it to see what mineral it was, and accidentally swallowed it in the process. This story arguably makes less sense. Why are you tasting a rock? Is that something that paleontologists do? If you're a paleontologist, sound off in the comments. Let us know, have you ever tried eating a rock that you thought was a rock but actually turned out to be a fragment of a king's heart? Let us know. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate you. If you guys want to support the channel, I got a Discord. I got memberships now. You can become a member. So support directly that way if you feel like it. Anyways, that's a whole video, so see ya.
I'm on the SVJ. That's what I told my baby. I got this in the motherfucker goddamn whip. I got hold my Jake. That bitch up me up. I'm signed today. You on Saturday. I'm in the air right now. I'm posted up. I got goddamn brave. And man, she don't